Hello, hi everybody. Hey there. Yeah, we are starting this our first podcast, and it's about software development company. And meet Volodymyr Khodonovych from Perfsol, the perfect solution for software. Here, Volodymyr, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Daniel. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I'm Daniel Dramshev. I'm from Netrocket team, Netrocket company. We are a digital marketing agency, and my personal expertise in marketing and sales and everything what is connected to digital marketing. And today we are talking about the marketing and sales and business development in IT and the software for software development companies. On the example of Volodymyr's expertise and what he has here to share with us. So I would start with some small introduction of your company. Tell us what is it, how do you start, like what are you focusing, what is your servers, what are your clients, all this, how do you do your business?
Yeah, hi, my name is Volodymyr, and I am CEO and co-founder of Perfsol. We are a software development company. Software development is our main focus, but in addition to that, we do UX, UI design, and DevOps engineering. And we started thinking about our company in 2018, working already on the other companies as a full-time employees, and started as a freelance. But later we decided, okay, it's more time. We should spend more time, invest more time in our own business. In 2019, we built our own company. Yeah, and since then we are currently 45 people, having clients from US, Europe, and Israel. With the main focus on fintech and multimedia. Yep.
That's cool. That sounds very good. So you are a real example of a startup which started like a freelance in the beginning, yeah, and right now you're quite a big team of 45 experts in software development, and you're focusing in fintech and multimedia, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. So yeah, share how do you do this business? I mean, the business starts usually from marketing. Yeah, from marketing, then goes sales, and then the delivery part in service business. So how do you do? What are the main channels which you use right now for marketing?
We started at the beginning without marketing. I would say it was just from sales. We started having sales on Upwork, which write a proposal for us. And now, later, we started to build our own website, investing in marketing campaigns. We even tried paid ads on a Google, and it's good to channel, but it's require bigger budget. So we paused for now, but we'll definitely consider it in the future. And SEO optimization is also, we see some results here, but it's a long process, and it should be invested on a regular basis, and it should be work on it during some period of time.
Cool. That's very good to hear from you that you're doing some SEO stuff. For me, as an SEO expert, I like that when people believe in that. But also good when a company doesn't do SEO at all. So thank you for sharing what you're doing. So the first, let's say, entrance to the market for your service company was the Upwork platform, the freelance platform, right?
Yeah, that's true.
How do you like it, by the way? Did you build the sales process or marketing process over there, or?
Yeah, it's long process. As we started a long time ago, we understand how the platform is working. So we adapted all our processes to work with this platform. Also, during time, we developed our own unique approach. We understand the rules of the platform. That's why we know how to work with them. It's a rating system, feedback. So we do have really good ratings. 100%. So that's why clients see us and order our services.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, we decided that Upwork is dead or will be dead soon. That's why we should go to the LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
We started it probably in the wrong time. It was 2022 autumn when tech market started going down, and we invested, I believe, around 20K per year with no results. On the other hand, we saw that Upwork still working, give us leads, give us contracts, and we saw, okay, maybe we did something wrong and we should focus on the things that are working for us, and let's just scale this channel. And for the past year, it's worked good for us, I would say.
Mm-hmm. So literally, you invested $10,000 or $20,000 in lead generation on LinkedIn and get 0 leads, right?
Yeah. No, we had leads, so it was some calls, but no contracts.
So they were leads, but no contracts. Yeah. And in Upwork, you just invested your time and a little bit of money for all this, for bidding process and that. And you got contracts there, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would like to say that there is big clients on Upwork, but you don't know at the beginning that they are big. And
Mm-hmm.
one of our clients that we got, it's Urban Dictionary. But at the beginning, we didn't know that it's Urban Dictionary.
Wow.
Yeah. And there is also a large enterprise client that spend a lot of money and pay high rates there, but it's hard to find them. From our statistic, we find 1-2 big clients with more than 100K per year on Upwork.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Actually, for me, it's also surprising that you found the huge clients and the big brands on Upwork. Yeah. But I heard that it may happen, and so this is, let's say, this is like a successful case study from Upwork that you got that client. And like, do you remember how you got it? What was in the beginning? Like, what the communication looked like? Was it directly that client, or it was somebody who was behind that contract, that account?
I do remember the Urban Dictionary. I do remember we had a vacation with the team in Carpathian Mountains, and it was late. We already arrived. We planned to have a beer, but we had a late call. It was 7 p.m. probably, and the CEO of Urban Dictionary came to the call and said what he needs. I was at the beginning, I didn't know that it was him. After our call, I go to Google and made a research.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you agreed on the first call, or it was just a discovery call, and just when you get to know each other?
It was first call, and after that we did a design for them for their part of their platform, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Tell me, Volodymyr, tell me more about your clients. Like, who are your clients? What is your ICP? What is the best client you are looking for? And and where, then we'll discuss where you're trying to find them.
Mm-hmm. Our clients mainly startups and small and medium entrepreneurs. So they usually have something and they need some team extension, or they do have some management team and they need just development.
Mm-hmm.
And we also do a little bit of focusing on fintech, because we do have many clients there, and multimedia, which includes video streaming, audio streaming, as we also do have a good portfolio here. And it's easier to get clients where you have a similar portfolio. In terms of location, it's USA, Europe, and Israel, as it's due to our past experience that we work with them.
Okay, got it. So, but the startups, I have a question about startups. They don't have money usually. How do you work with them?
Yeah, we try to find someone with the money. So there is different stages of startups.
Yeah.
And if it's just an idea, on Upwork you can also find many people want to copy Uber or Facebook with killer feature for 1K
They
USD.
still do that, yeah. They still do that.
Yeah, but we say, oh guys, unfortunately we cannot help you. But there are startups that already built something and have initial users and they want to scale. These are, I believe, our best clients because they understand what they know. If they do this clear vision where they want to be, we can help them to go to this point B, from point A to point B. But if you don't understand where you want to go, it's hard to help you.
Yeah, that's sure. I agree with that. And okay, and so the startups which are on scale, and let's say businesses which
Yeah.
are, they may be already called not startups, but like businesses, starting businesses. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have something. And yeah, do you remember maybe any interesting story about your clients or getting a client, or how you started with some company and like from small then it went big, or I don't know, or backwards?
Yeah, maybe one interesting, when I visited our client in Düsseldorf, after I met him in person after 4 years we worked together. So it was a long time since we started, and only in 4 years we met.
Cool. And how was the meeting? I mean, was it very official or just office?
No, it was not official. I didn't visit their office, and after that we had a beer, so it was nice. I would say it's more casual.
Cool. Let's talk about your business. I mean, let's talk about your ideas and your strategy, your plan. How do you plan to develop your business? What business goals you have for your company? And then we'll try to connect it with marketing, which you are doing right now.
Yeah, as you probably know, right now is less investment in startups. That's why it's harder to sell. And we chose for this year to attend more offline conference in Europe, in our target market. So it's Germany and Nordics. We visit already previous year one. We've been on Slash, and this year we already visit Stockholm FinTech Week. Which is nice. So we will try to visit more conferences this year together with LinkedIn lead generation, but only for this conference, just to meet with people. And
I would ask again, like if you're gonna throw away again 20,000 on LinkedIn, or you just generate meetings there.
No, generate meetings for this specific event where we see that people are also interested in this event. And some events give you additional matchmaking tools, but not every single event has. Even with this tool, you have a LinkedIn profile there, so it's easier to you. If they do not respond in the application, you can reach them via LinkedIn.
Yeah,
and
what else do you have?
One more in what we're doing for marketing is our website. We invest in our website around 1K, not much, 1K per month, but it used to be more. It used to be more. Previous year we invested 2K per month, but we had more to do that time.
What is the budget? Where do you invest this money in your website?
It's polishing of our website in terms of development and the UX UI, and writing our technical posts and buying backlinks.
Cool. But it's not much budget for all this. So you do design and polishing the user experience.
Development,
yeah,
design and development more if people have some time between
so you
different
don't
projects.
budget it. You just use your you invite your guys from the team.
We use our current resources, but if we count this, the budget could be even slightly more. And I would like to tell a little bit about our experience, because it was very nice trend up till the previous spring, when Google updated their policy, and since then we got less visitors, and it still doesn't recover to the previous year. But we have slight growth there, and we see that 4-5 leads fill our forms. At this moment, they are not super good quality, but still we see that it's worth it. And one thing that we tried recently is generating posts with ChatGPT.
For the website.
Yeah, for the website.
Did you track anyhow if it works or how it works for your website right now?
Currently, it's working. It's working pretty good. What we did, we tried to find our SEO guy find us keywords, and we try to write optimize with these keys, and these keys are they're not frequent. So we are not trying to go into just write web development or software development, because it's so hard to compete with large companies. So we try to work around our main domains, which I mentioned at the beginning. So it's telecommunication and fintech, but find less frequently used keys. And this helps us to be visible for Google and to be even in top 10.
Cool. With AI generated content, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I need to warn you here, because we have a lot of cases, and I saw a lot of cases when AI generated content led to the killing of the website. So be very careful with that if you do it. Or guys, if anybody watching our video right now and want to do this, do it on your own risk if you want to do it. But I would recommend not doing that. The generating for your website.
Yeah. We tried this not just with sons. This could work. One of our clients tried this, and they grow to 1 million users with impressions per month, only with this AI generated content. But you should do it smart, as you mentioned. Not just generate everything. You should go with keyword strategy. So it's really a marketing job to do this. And AI generation only can help you. It's not do work for you.
Cool. Then let's jump to another ideas on marketing. Like, what else do you do for marketing your company, and where else are you getting leads for your sales department?
And one more thing is Clutch. It's give us also a few filled forms. And we tried paid and the free version, and we stick right now to paid, to free. But it's not totally free. We pay for the Clutch Plus, and we used to pay for But we used to pay for categories. They convinced us that it is perfect. Let's do this, guys. We tried 2 times with 3 and 4 months. First, we tried in technology, which we work with, but with PHP Laravel. We paid for 3 months. We've been on the 3rd place. but it doesn't change any filling forms. So as we had as many with paying and with not paying, it's the same amount. So we decided why should we pay. And the second attempt was when people from Clutch told us you should go with some cities and be like web development in many cities. So they do have this catalog with plenty of cities around the world. Yeah. We also tried this for 3 months and also didn't solve any profit there.
So what is the result of, let's say, I understood that you tried the paid versions of Clutch, what Clutch offers for the IT companies, and it didn't work for you. So the lead quantity didn't grow. And like, what is an average? If you can share this figures, what is an average? What do you get from Clutch? How many leads you get from Clutch, and what quality are those leads?
It's about also 4 to 5. It depends on the months. At some months, it was even higher, up to 10. But what I noticed, maybe piece of advice I would recommend is to get in a client's review regularly. It helps to stay at some point visible to the platform. And if you have at least our target, which we try to achieve, but it's not achievable every month, have at least one review a month, or we have sometimes 2 reviews, or some 2 months we don't have any reviews. It helps just to be visible to the platform.
And yeah, I know that it's a lot of work to work with Clutch accounts. So you need really to manage it with all the reviews and the mentions which you have and the description, the case studies. You need to share everything, right?
Yeah, it's also a SEO platform, so you should learn their rules and play with them.
And algorithm and everything. And what about the other platforms? So which platforms you use, like maybe Good Firms or anything else, which we also you can recommend to
I try to get reviews on G2, but we don't have any significant result there. So it's also paid platform. They say that if you pay them, so you will have a lot of leads, but everyone tells this.
So are you active right now on G2 or not active? Not at all.
I'm more passive there. I would like to get some reviews and not paying at the moment because they're bill around 10K a year, and they want to pay quarterly, but no one give you any numbers of leads for sure. You just pay and see. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not.
Okay. Anyway, interesting to test.
It's better to spend this money on SEO because it will definitely, on the long term, give you some results.
I agree with this. Yeah, definitely, because our part is mostly SEO. This is why all the time I vote for SEO. If you have budget, you can invest in SEO, and it will bring you long-term results.
Yeah,
definitely.
For long term, it's good strategy.
Yeah. What about offline or events? You already told that you're going to visit more and more conferences in Europe. What about online events? Do you have any experience with webinars or seminars which you can do online? And if yes, how did it work? What was the result for your business?
We do not have any experience yet, but we are looking towards this direction. I heard that some companies have good results, and we will definitely try, probably soon. But in any activities, there is good to have some continuous activity. So if you start doing it on a regular basis, at some point you will get the results. But at which no one can predict you.
Got it. Yeah. Because why I'm asking this question, because I also thinking about webinars, and I heard that they were good, and we even tried this for our clients. but I don't remember that we have this right now running. But for this year, I'm sure that we will plan something on for online webinars. So interesting. If you will start it, I'd like to also to share your experience then later if you'll play with this.
Sure.
And yeah, let's talk about some anti-cases, or we can say fuck ups, or what didn't work, what else didn't work in marketing, what did you try, where you throw the money away. So this may be like a stop sign for the visitors of our for the listeners and visitors of our podcast. What shouldn't they do, what definitely will not work for them, or what didn't work for your company? Please share this kind of experience.
Yeah, first I already mentioned is LinkedIn. It's hard if you go to such high competitive market. You should be prepared, or you have a large budget and a good team working on it, or just better not to go there. Because it's still working, and I heard from many people it's working, and I do believe them, but you should have different budgets and good team. So yeah. And the second one is also, even if you do SEO, what we did also mistake and spent a lot of money. We hired a person without knowing how to check and control them. The person was working pretty good for him, but we see different results. Yeah, and for us it was a bad experience hiring person with a small amount of experience and just wasting of money, I would say.
But this just a way that which didn't work for you, right?
Yes, yeah.
What
So
would you
for us,
call
it was.
what would you call a mistake? Maybe you made some mistake in marketing of your company, which you definitely know that I wouldn't do this again, or it was a mistake of mine or my partner. Do you remember this kind of stories?
I do not. As such, I do not remember mistakes.
Okay, then let's skip it. Let's move to the sales part, because sales part is also interesting for the business growth and revenue generation. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. And yeah, tell me, like, by the way, tell me your superpower. Maybe you are the main sales guy in your company, or you have the sales department. How it works in Perfsol?
Yeah, currently we do not have sales department. Me and my partner, we doing many sales that closes the deals, and we do have a lead generation team. So two of them working and generating our leads, and we are both closing. And I believe that our superpower here is tech experience, that we can help our potential clients on the call, even with our piece of advice, even at some point suggesting them not doing something because it could save their money, or their decision could cost them too much, and better not to do this.
Got it. So you are an expert, and you are like an expert who is also responsible for sales, and this is how it works.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a good, on this stage. I believe it's a good decision, because the clients, the potential clients of your companies and partners, they can directly speak to you as a professional who can even deliver stuff, and who used to deliver this coding.
Yeah, but we do plan to have a sales in our team, so we are working towards this goal.
So, and tell me how the sales process right now looks in your team. I mean, what is the product? What are the stages? Is it classic or something unique or different? What approach you have?
I believe it's classic. So our lead generation generating our meetings, and they do came to the meetings with us. We do listen to our clients, verify if they are sales qualified or not. If they are, so we continue conversation to the next step, and going with proposals. With smaller projects, it could be even quicker. With larger projects, it takes longer. So it depends on the project size.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And what about the big clients? How many big clients that may happen during a year, or are you targeting really on the enterprise clients or startups which are trying to scale?
We're trying to learn how to get to the big clients, to the enterprise, because we haven't worked with them yet. So it's our goal for this year, just to learn how to contact them, how to approach them. And yeah, and at this moment, as we already talked, it's our startups and SME.
Mm-hmm. Volodymyr, I have a tricky question. Where do you where the question is, where do you think you have problems right now in sales? What would you like to make better or faster, or
You already answered it. We would like to make it faster. So I believe that our main, I would say, bottleneck is in us, because sometimes we do not have, as we speak with our existing clients, we do not have time to quickly respond to the leads. And this sometimes is missed opportunities. When leads would like to talk, we have another meetings and we schedule it for a few days later. At some point, it becomes irrelevant. So we see that there is opportunity to hire a salesperson who can speak quicker and be more effective at this point. We will just help the sales.
Yeah, that might work, by the way. And what is your vision, by the way? Do you want to stay in delivery part of the business, or you want to stay in the marketing and sales department?
Probably I will stay in marketing and the sales part, and my partner will be more on the delivery part.
Yeah, that's also may be a good option for the business. And another tricky question: where do you think you have problem in marketing right now? What do you think you could do better, or what are you not doing but you could do that, or other companies do and you don't?
I believe the main problem is the budget. We don't have enough budget for that.
Okay,
Because
let's
I spoke with many companies, and I heard that they spend way bigger budgets, so 4 or 5K, or even larger companies spend even 10K for only their website, promoting their website with backlinks, with good high quality content. Some invest in YouTube, others invest in platforms like Behance and Dribble if they are more design specific. So there is many channels for lead generations, but every channel require time, money, and expertise.
Okay, let's imagine that you have budget, you have enough budget, you have 10K to spend for marketing, or even 20K monthly to spend for marketing. Where would you allocate those budgets, and where would you focus on? Organic or paid traffic, or LinkedIn, or some lead generation, or YouTube videos, or whatever you have in your mind?
I would definitely use a few channels, not all of them, definitely.
Not all of them. Okay.
Yeah, I would use SEO, so because it's long term. Also, would like to try paid ads. I'm not sure the platform. Maybe it's Google. Maybe it's LinkedIn. It's worth trying. So A/B testing could help. As we target B2B, it's definitely would be Google or LinkedIn. Also, maybe even Clutch. Some
One more time.
high competitive. So if you have budget, you can try.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
high competitive categories could pay off.
Got it. So if you have enough budget, you're more flexible with your ideas and with the ways you would go. And okay,
and definitely outreach is needed, because you cannot rely only on inbound. You should do outreach as well. And
you mean outreach in LinkedIn or email outreach? What do you mean by that?
I mean both. Maybe even it's not even both. It could help each other. I know that some companies do together. They try LinkedIn, and in addition to LinkedIn, who not responding to do email campaign. So it's possible to combine.
Okay, got it. Actually, I also vote for both inbound and outbound. It may work for any company, and especially when, let's say, how big is the budget of a client for the software development which you are targeting to?
It starts from 10K and it could be millions. So if you
let's say you're focusing like your ideal client, how much they spend per year or per contract, like $500,000 or 1,000 or
per year, probably half a million.
$500,000. So it's quite enough money to target. And even if the outreach result is very low, I mean, the percentage of the guys who are answering and then going to a call and then make a contract, anyway, you can make enough business growth to your business.
And it depends on the business you have. It could be even less. 100K is also for some businesses okay. What we notice that if you have existing business, it could be even physical or not physical. You definitely have area for improvements, for make some business automation, and this can help you to earn more money. So your investment is pay off in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So in some cases, so business automation, business process automation, it's what we are doing for our clients. So it's not like website development.
So what is, by the way, this is a very good question I want to discuss. What is the value which you create for your customer, which you deliver to your clients? What would you do? How would you describe the value really? Why they using your services? Why they work with you?
Yeah, as I mentioned, so we build the software. Software is not a website, or it includes website, but it's more complex and more broader than a website. In most cases, you don't even see this if you don't use this product. For mobile application, it's a complex mobile apps which supports clients' business, where clients can earn with this software. Yeah, so in most cases, it's SaaS. We are building SaaS, so it's software as a service, where clients of our clients using this software pay money for this, and our clients earn from this software, and we help them to build this. We do have good talents in Ukraine, and it's I would say it's more cost efficient building product in Ukraine compared to Europe or the US. Yeah.
So what you're saying that your company is like offshore company. Yeah. If you have clients from the United States, they make this offshore development in Europe, right?
Yeah.
And why? What is? I got the value about the software development, but what is their motivation to find the company in Europe? Is it cheaper or better quality or both, or any other idea you have or like experience?
Yeah, I do think this is both. It's price, it's quality, and maybe third one is management. Sometimes you also need to manage a team, and we provide a team project managers together with the team. So you as the business owner you don't care how we build this. You understand your business goals. You tell us what do you want to achieve, and we provide it for you. So you also have less headache at the end.
Volodymyr, are we talking right now about outsourcing processes, like when you help to build products, or it's just outstaff when you just provide people and your client manages the people, the team themselves?
If we do both, so we do have even at some point it's even mixed. So where a client has a CTO, where they know what to build, in some kind they manage us, but on a high level. But on a low level of people, we do have project manager and people working together with them. So I would say it's mixed. It's some kind it's outstaffing, but on the other hand, so we also do some management.
Got it. The next big thing is AI. We already talked a little bit about this AI, but let's talk more. Maybe personally, where do you use AI technologies or tools, or maybe you have developed some AI tools already, or some AI SaaS, whatever it may be. Let's talk more about AI. How do you use it personally, and how do you use it professionally in sales process or marketing process? Tell me.
Yeah, so I definitely use it personally for writing mails, for making summarizing, for making some idea creation, ideation. So I use it personally, and our team is also using it for making follow-ups, for making some action items. Yeah, we use it. And second, as we mentioned, so we use for our website. I would say it's more complex approach because we use not just prompts, but their API. It's easy to configure and pretty easy to configure. And it's more flexible. And also we do it integrated this ChatGPT for our clients for chatbots on their website as assistant. So it helps to achieve some actions on the client's website. And AI is not only about ChatGPT, as you know, it's more broader. So we did a case for personally, I see it really helpful for large amount of data, as we do have more and more data nowadays, and it's just growing exponentially. Photos, videos, text, AI will have bigger impact. Just to categorizing data, getting a quick summary from analyzing big amount and giving you predictions. So we do also for our clients, which has a lot of data, we predict transaction fraud with this, and it's AI case, I would say.
What about the other processes in your team? Do you use in somewhere to control a process, or maybe to generate again some content, but not the text content, maybe some video content?
Not yet. As a video, I saw it just was released. I would like to try, but I haven't tried yet.
Okay. What do you think generally about AI? Will AI change our world, let's say, at all, or the software development process? Will it be changed by AI a lot? Because what I have heard, that some companies already cut the expenses, cut the cost for the developers, because they just fired some guys who was substituted by AI technologies, and so AI can do some basic work. Let's say not worth. I don't know if it's better, or but at least it can do it, and there is no stress. It's faster than people do it. And so, what do you think about this?
At this point, I see it really helps people. It's good tool if you use it properly. So it definitely can speed up development. It can reduce manual work. as a result, people could become more effective. If more people become more effective, then we need less people for doing some jobs. So I see the perspective that it can help, and yeah, it can reduce some, I would say, simple and repetitive jobs.
But okay, and what do you think about about AI in terms in connection to your business? Do you have a risk that AI will kill your business, or the part of your team will be like nobody will need them anymore, or it's, as you said, it's just a tool for you to make your work better and more effectively and faster? Like, do you have any risk? Do you feel any risks with AI?
Yeah, I think it could happen. That's why we also learn and try to use it AI together with in our daily job, not just not looking how it could have our jobs, but try to use it to get more jobs. So like we use it as a help for ourselves.
So still it helps right now, yeah. So it's not
Yeah.
killing not risky. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Let's talk about the future, the nearest future. This year, next year, maybe you plan for the 5 year. What plans you have for your team, for your company, for the industry, maybe? What's there in your mind?
So we definitely we don't have for many years, but our goal as a company to work with large enterprise companies from Fortune Global 500.
Mm.
It's our goal for 3 years to achieve. We already start working in this direction. And second, as we just talked, we try to adopt AI in our own company, in our daily routine, which help us to build and to be more efficient as a
Mhm.
company, as developers, as service providers. Yeah. And as this is roughly it about vision in the future.
Mhm. Got it. And by the way, you said you don't have plans for 5 years, right?
Yeah, for 3 years. So it's planned for 3 years to start working with large companies.
Yeah. Why don't you build a plan for like a long-term plan for 5, 10 years? Like, are you doing it or not? And why, if you're not, as I heard, you're not doing this, why don't you plan this kind of ahead?
Because it's hard to do it is in our current environment. As you probably see how quickly it's changed, how the world in which we live. First of all, coronavirus, then full-scale war, then AI, and we don't know what will happen next quarter, I believe.
Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's true. But anyway, plan can all the time be changed. As the first
Yeah,
skill you may have to plan, then the second big skill is to change the plan, right?
yeah, we do this.
And change it very fast. Okay. Uh, what do you think? What do you think will work the best in marketing for any other B2B service provider, service company, or consulting company like yours in the next couple of years?
I'm not sure right now. It's hard to predict if you see the results of Google and Meta in their campaign. So they also try to use AI in their platforms just to be more competitive on their markets. As maybe TikTok will change or will replace Facebook. Maybe one more new social network will appear for that time, and we'll see. For example, recent news that Musk bought X. So we'll see how will it die or will it grow, and what impact will it have on our future.
Yeah, that's true.
As you see, that Facebook is, for me at least, or for many people of whom I spoke, it's boring network. It's for someone say for old people only. And recently I read about the social media and how they changed over the time. That at the beginning, Facebook and Instagram was just to post your real life and share with your friends. But now it's, I would say it's 90% fake. Even when people taking their photos, they're using many additional effects to be more pretty and to look better than they are. And everyone is think, oh wow, it's they are so good and I'm so bad, so they got disappointed. So we are fixing another results they were not expected at the beginning.
Yeah, by the way, interesting. Interesting thoughts you just shared, and it really works. And by the way, I also don't use Facebook right now anymore. I think I didn't use it for the last couple of years, and I know people who doesn't have any Facebook page. They didn't even have it, so maybe they lost something there, but they're still happy and they're still successful, so they can live without Facebook. And let's talk about, like, just shortly, you mentioned TikTok, right? How do you find, like, are you a user of TikTok, or how do you find also the TikTok for B2B business? Let's imagine that you have millions of subscribers and watchers in TikTok, how this can influence your business as a service and a software development company. What do you think about that?
I think it has some future. I spoke with other companies, but not IT companies, but rather B2B company. They sell some products to other businesses, and that it is successful for them. It's more effective than Instagram. It is cheaper than Instagram, and it's working. It is working. So that's why I think that it could work also for IT. We haven't tried it yet, but probably there are success cases.
Cool. Thank you. And another tricky question before we finish: how much? Let's start from how much not the business developer. How much just a regular developer can earn monthly or yearly? What are the wages there? I mean, how much do they earn? How much do a regular business budget for software development guy in there, if they have in-house, for example? If you know that figures.
It's hard. It's hard question because it has many variables in it. Depends on the location where you based. Depends on the technology and the level of experience you have. So it could be so if you're talking US, it's more expensive. Europe is probably a little bit cheaper. Ukraine, it's cheaper than Europe, as we work in here, and many people would like to work here due to lower prices.
Got it. Then another tricky question is, how much can a company owner, or let's say a company, how much may an IT software development company earn? Sorry, how much an IT or software development company earn yearly, annually? I mean, percentage or the fact, because I know that there are companies which are doing 1 million or 5 million in revenue, or 10 million, or even 50 million, or even $100 million. And this is like if you know other figures, yeah, share that, or how much of that can be owned by the company? What is the margin here?
It's hard to say because it depends. It's everything is some small company can earn at some point if they are very, very specific in some niche could earn even a 40% margin.
Wow,
Wide, broad,
40%.
yes,
For oh,
yes,
cool.
yeah. But
That's
it's
crazy.
not often.
That's crazy. How can we
Yeah,
do
but
that?
it's not.
How we can do that? Let's talk about this.
You should be really niche specific, where there is high demand on your talents, and that in most cases it's really hard to learn. So it's not an easy build a WordPress website and having this first. I believe that it's from wide range. It's from 10-20%, and yeah, in only few can have a 40% margin.
Anyway, if it's possible, if it's doable, then there is a way how they do that, right? So you need to be very specific, very niche, very unique, maybe some unique expertise.
Yeah. At the beginning, it was, I believe, for crypto blockchain companies, because there is only a few developers knowing the blockchain, and it was not easy to learn and quickly to be a senior developer in this niche. And demand was really high. That's why the prices was it was also kind of development were 2 times higher than the regular developers. But it was not all the time. It changed when the crypto market went down, and more and more people got learned the technology, and I believe that the margin went also down.
Got it. By the way, we didn't talk. Tell me, what is your specific niche, specific industry? What is your focus where you try to be like laser focused and have the most expertise? What is that?
Yeah, we try to go into 2 directions. It's fintech and the second multimedia. And as we spoke a little bit at the beginning, that we do have clients in both niche, and we try to expand this niche.
Are they somehow connected? I mean, the fintech and multimedia which you have, or it's totally like different directions?
Yeah, it's totally different directions, so they are not connected. At some point, I believe it's good and bad. Because it's good to be in different directions. If some business domains go down due to market reasons, you have a second one. But in other case, it's bad because it, as many teach us, it's better to be only a single focus, because you can achieve it here, this focus more.
Got it. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, by the way, because it's like diversifying the risks
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the business risks and the industry. But for these two totally different industry focus, do you have a separate team with separate expertise, or is the same? There are same guys. So separate.
Yeah, in most cases separate. So the teams working separately on each project. So
How do you
it's
gain
separate.
this? How do you gain this specific expertise on each in each industry? This is very interesting to learn from you.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we do both developers, and we had this experience in on our past jobs. That's why we use our expertise to get these projects, and we grow our team with these skills.
Got it. So, any other specific tactics which you may use, like you attract guys with this relevant experience already before, or attract guys from the
Yeah. For some projects, we try to get these people with specific knowledge, and for some, we just if people join to the team, our team has some expertise, so they learn from the team.
Cool. Tell me, by the way, do you have any internal, like, or how is your how's your internal learning process look like in the company? You say that people learn from each other. Do you build some process where they teach each other, or how does it work in your company?
At this point, I believe it's more chaotic, right?
Yeah,
We do
well,
have
with
some,
lots of may work.
yeah, we do have some internal workshops where people who want to share some knowledge present to our front-end guys, speak to in front of front-end guys team. Our UX designer presents some his knowledge, how best practice, and developers use also best practice for development on our Git repository, and yeah.
Got it. Volodymyr, another tricky question from my side. Why are you doing this? You personally and you with your partner, like what is your inside motivation? Why are you doing this? Why you run this company? Why are you doing this software development thing?
Because
what is it for you?
I cannot do it in another way. Yeah, as you mentioned, from the start of my career, I would like to build something bigger than only doing the coding. And I learned, I participated into pre-sales activities, and for me it was interesting. And for me, it's bigger opportunity first to earn more, to have a bigger impact on our clients, bigger impact on my own country. Here I have a flexibility to work with whom we want, with who I have a common vision, and not just doing what someone says to me to do.
Got it. So you have more freedom in this. So you're flexible. You do really you are a creator, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah,
you create things. You create this technology. I don't know technologies, software. You create these products, or you help to create them, right?
yeah, and this drive me to work more, to be more effective, more productive, and yeah.
That's a great motivation, by the way. That's cool. So not only money. It's not only about the money, and then
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
got it.
From what I know, many entrepreneurs work not for money but for something bigger, and money is just a result of it.
Yeah, it's a resource, and this is what I'm looking for. By the way, this is what I'm trying to catch from other guys, from other entrepreneurs, which I speak to. Is like, what is the motivation behind what you really do? Why did you start your business? Why did you think about that? And why are you still doing this after how many years you doing it? So yeah, this is very important. If you have
Yeah,
only the money motivation, that's also cool, but it
but
may lead you to.
it's not long lasting.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But without money, would you have a motivation to do this anymore? Anyway.
Yeah, it would be hard as well. So money is also needed to to survive in this world.
It's a resource. Yeah, it's a resource. So it gives you energy and gives the business energy. You have to run it.
Yeah,
Got it. So this is more or less the final section, which I wanted you to share with our listeners and visitors of the podcast. Some private things, or some your routines, your business routines, or your even morning routines. Like, what are you? Let's start from the morning. What are you doing in the morning? How you start your day to be energetic and effective during the day? Then.
So morning routine is I first of all I like to sleep long, and I do have a daughter. In the morning we go to the kindergarten. After that, I tried new routine recently for more than 1 month already. I start at the morning. after I go to the kindergarten with my daughter, I read at least 10 pages of the book. And it's really helped me to finish some books and do a good progress with other books. And
Cool.
it helped me to have a new creative ideas. And recently, I also did one more improvements to my schedule. I tried to divide days to some topics. For example, a Monday for sales, Tuesday for marketing, Wednesday for HR, and others. So it helped me to be more focused on some specific business direction. And the last one is
So what you do is you divide each day. You focus on a specific function, right, in your business.
yeah, but not the whole day, but at least some amount of hours in this day.
The main part of it, yeah. The main focus for
Yeah.
Monday is sales. The main focus for Tuesday is marketing, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And other things what helps me to be productive is sport. In the autumn, up to autumn, I did it in the morning before work, but in winter it's hard to get up early. This is why I do it mostly afterwards. I go to the gym or to the swimming pool, and it's really helped me to be energetic,
Cool.
have new ideas, and yeah.
So swim, jogging, boxing. What do you do?
I do swim. I do boxing as well. It's helped me to get relaxed after a tough day.
Come on.
Yeah.
Do you imagine somebody on that side, or you just,
Sometimes I do with my trainer.
Ah.
So yeah. So sometimes with just I don't know how to call that in English. This
I also forgot. I don't know how to call it, but this thing
boxing. Yeah.
boxing partner. This boxing partner, we call it boxing partner, which just doesn't give you the any feedback. You just fight against
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So another question: Volodymyr, what books are you reading in the morning, or what books you could even what books you remember which made an impact to you or to your life or to your business, which you can recommend reading to other guys?
Yeah. What I remember is Henry Ford book.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely recommend it. The book I read for the second time right now is Ray Dalio Principles. And one more I read is Time for Strategy.
That's interesting. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, and there is some advice. So how to? It's also one advice from this book, just to allocate time for specific activities and not to do them randomly. It will be more efficient if you allocate for some reading news, you have a time in calendar, or writing emails and responding to emails, not during the day, but in one part of the day. You do it with the ballpark actions, and you're ready and happy to work on something more strategic. Because if you do it along the way, it's time consuming, switching the context.
So what you mean is that definitely. So what you found out there is that you need to concentrate on the strategy.
Yeah.
Doing only this, not any SMS or emails or any calls.
Yeah. Turn off notifications from your messengers while you're working on something, because it distracts us. I already turned off notification for my mailbox and my messengers, and it's because it was irritating me when it's pop-ups while I'm working on something. And even though I do not read it, but it's pop-ups, or maybe I could check what was there.
I got it. I also like do that. I already have this for a couple of years. I don't hear any messages coming like this, and this makes me feel better actually. So the
Yes.
same.
Yeah, and one more what I also try to do, but not expert yet, read less news
Mm-hmm.
because it's also get me distracted. And when I read the red news, I'm more calm and more energized.
I can share like my tactic then after our
Yeah,
meeting. I almost don't do this at all at the moment, and this really is like it works very good. So this also helps you to keep that focus where on the direction which you're going to
yeah,
in your business, in your life. That doesn't matter. So it's yeah.
yeah, agree.
What about work-life balance? For you personally, do you feel it? Do you feel like you have it, or you're more at work, or you finish somewhere daytime and you're more at home? How does it work with you?
Yeah, I do. I think that I have work-life balance, but it could differ from time to time. Sometimes I could work late, but other days I could finish earlier. It depends. If I have more clients calls, I could do even for 1 week I could work for late, but other weeks so it's easier and I can spend more time for myself, for my family. So it's flexible, and I try to have a balance here, but it's not the line. It's ups and downs,
Mm-hmm.
and something in the middle.
Got it. Got it. So, Volodymyr, let's summarize. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for joining me today for this short podcast. And let's summarize back to the business and back to the marketing. So, what, like step by step, what are you going to do this year for your business growth, and what would you recommend maybe to pay attention for other guys who is only starting their software business or they do something similar in software consulting? Let's summarize the steps, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Let's. You should be focused on some achievements. We do have goals for this year, as you mentioned. We do have goals for 3 years, and we try to adapt our strategy for that and our moves for that. So this year would be offline conference and some online events.
So first,
In
offline conferences, like we
yeah,
do offline conferences this year a lot. Yep.
yes. Our goal is at least one a quarter, so 4 conference
Four
per year.
conferences per year. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, but it's require a lot of additional work to prepare for them, to follow up after conference, to have follow-up meetings. Yeah, also continue what we are doing, investing in our website, investing in outreach, Upwork, and considering other platforms, but not with much focus.
Got it. Got it. So this what definitely will work for your company this year, and other guys can also consider that for themselves. There are also many
Yeah,
other potential channels which we have discussed, and so you're free to test anything of that. Also,
yes,
uh, what we have discussed that offline conferences should work this year and as they worked before. And don't forget that the story about the LinkedIn investment with 20K per year, which didn't work at all they didn't lead to contracts. Maybe you can do it yourself, and it will be different. The result will be different,
yeah,
but just be careful with any marketing channel, right? And
yes.
yeah, uh, let's summarize, and let's say goodbye right now to all the guests. So it was nice talking to you. So guys, this is it. This was Volodymyr Khodonovych from Perf Solution, and yeah, the software development experts who can help you to develop your product in fintech or multimedia. The software development expert with his team who can help you with your fintech product development or multimedia. Yeah, we had a great talk. Thank you for coming, Volodymyr. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your insights. Let's grow online together. And
yes, thank you, Daniel, for inviting me here and for letting me know to share my experience. I wish you all the business growth and new clients, new opportunities. And let's use AI also for our business growth and not for a scare that it will take a job from us. Let's use it to take jobs from the market and to use this opportunity to grow our business.
Thanks for that words. Yeah, really. Don't forget, this is all only a game, and let's play marketing, let's play software development, let's play everything the best way, the best we can. Thank you for joining again, and see you guys in the next episode.
Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.